given him an opportunity.
Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we will be talking to you about the possibility that Hopper is the next 11. Now, let's get on with the video. Stranger Things Season 1 was all about the disappearance of Will Byers and Eleven's escape from Hawkins' lab, unleashing a series of strange and dangerous events in the town of Hawkins, Indiana. Season 2 covered the aftermath of Will's return and the effects of his time in the Upside Down as well as Eleven's return. Season 3 took the series on a different path by bringing the Russians to Hawkins, who built an underground lab beneath the new Starcourt Mall, and what they wanted was to open a portal to the Upside Down. By the end of Stranger Things Season 3, Eleven, Will, and his family left Hawkins. Eleven was powerless, and Hopper was believed to be dead, but a post-credit scene teased his survival. The first look at Stranger Things Season 4 is here, and oh boy, does it reveal a major spoiler. The teaser begins with a group of Russian prisoners working on a train track in the middle of winter. The camera then pans to reveal everyone's favorite sheriff. That's right, Jim Hopper is alive. Most people had their suspicions that the beloved character was still living. At the end of Season 3, an explosion occurred in the underground Russian facility, perhaps killing Hopper, played by David Harbour, but the scene left his fate in the air. Then, in a post-credit scene, two soldiers walked by a door at the Russian facility, and one of them said, "No, not the American." It wasn't clear who the American was, but fans had theorized that it was Hopper. Well, the series creators Matt and Ross Duffer have now confirmed that he's alive, though perhaps not well. Although it's not all good news for our American, he is imprisoned far from home in the snowy wasteland of Kamchatka, where he will face dangers both human and others. They say in a statement. Meanwhile, back in the States, a new horror is beginning to surface. Something long buried, something that connections everything. With production of Season 4 underway, the brothers added Season 4 is shaping up to be the biggest and most frightening season yet, and we cannot wait for everyone to see more. In the meantime, pray for our American. So now that Netflix has already confirmed David Harbour's Hopper will be alive when Stranger Things return for a 4th season, it's a shock for the Hopper fans. But that won't be the only shock when it comes to the fan-favorite character. Hopper was seemingly killed after sacrificing himself in Stranger Things 3 finale, but the first Stranger Things 4 teaser revealed that he had somehow survived and was now a prisoner in Russia. Now Harbour says fans will learn something massive about Hopper when the character and the show returns, presumably sometime in late 2021. A video from Harbour's March appearance at Liverpool Comic-Con recently surfaced online and finds the actor pointing Stranger Things fans to the Season 2 episode where Eleven finds boxes in Hopper's attic labeled Dad, Vietnam, and New York. Harbour said, "So, there are these 3 things that we've established in the season that if we don't pay off, it means that they're bad writers, and the Duffer brothers are very good writers. So I know specifically that in Season 4, we will give you a big, huge reveal about Hopper's backstory, an intriguing revelation on its own." The debut of the most recent teaser, which focused on the many test subjects at the Hawkins laboratory, may have provided a clue as to how the chief of police was able to do it. As it stands, all signs point to Hopper developing powers similar to those wielded by Eleven. Towards the end of Season 3, Episode 8, the Battle of Starcourt, Hopper was seemingly caught in the blast resulting from the destruction of the Soviet portal generator. Both the in-universe characters and fans initially assumed he had perished, but a mysterious post-credit scene suggested he was somehow teleported to the USSR instead. Since the explosion was tied to the Upside Down, it's fair to assume he may have somehow passed through the alternate dimension to travel to another country. Prolonged exposure to the Upside Down has been shown to grant extraordinary abilities to humans before. While Eleven's powers were implied to have developed as a result of human experimentation on her mother, Will Byers emerged from his extended stay in the parallel world with the abilities to see into Upside Down, access the site of the Mind Flayer, and sense approaching danger. Therefore, it may be reasonable to assume that Hopper would have also developed a similar connection, which allowed him to survive a seemingly fatal event. Are you enjoying our video? Before we get further, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on more amazing videos from us. Let's continue with our list. Another hint comes in the form of the most recent trailer, which focused heavily on the Rainbow Room of the Hawkins laboratory. The room was previously seen in Season 2, when a flashback showed Eleven and Kali Prasad, also known as 8, playing there as children. Season 3 mostly moved on from the Hawkins lab, outside of one minor sequence after it was shut down at the end of Season 2. However, the trailer implies Season 4 will revisit the topic, possibly through flashbacks depicting Eleven's time there as a test subject. These flashbacks would fit well with Hopper's story. If he is also revealed to be developing powers, the show could draw parallels between Hopper's discovering his new abilities as a prisoner with Eleven's own journey through a similar situation, thematically uniting the struggles of the father-daughter duo despite their distance from each other. Plus, actor David Harbour has spoken about how the new season will reveal what his character is really made up of, which could both be a nod to his unusual predicament and some nascent talents the Upside Down may have bestowed upon him. Meanwhile, Hopper could use his newfound powers to escape from the prison he seems to have been confined in. This would set up a triumphant return to the United States and to his family, either towards the end of the season or in a potential Season 5. In more than one way, the series granting Hopper some supernatural abilities seem like a safe bet, both from a world building and a narrative perspective. The decision would not only pay dividends this season, but also in the inevitable final battle, where the heroes will undoubtedly need all the help they can get to save the world once and for all. In Season 4 of Stranger Things, Hopper is imprisoned in Kamchatka, Russia, where he will face dangers both human and others. Indeed, in the Stranger Things 3 post-credit scene, we also saw that the Russians had their own Demogorgon. The Duffer Brothers have also stated that Season 4 will explore the world beyond Hawkins, Indiana. At last, we saw the Byers family. They had adopted Eleven and were moving out of Hawkins. That doesn't mean Season 4 is leaving the hometown behind. However, as we know from the casting descriptions that the Hellfire Club, the Dungeons and Dragons Club at Hawkins High, plays a major role in the new season. We also know from the casting breakdown that at least part of the season revolves around a psychiatric hospital. And the second teaser trailer revealed that we'll see further flashbacks to Eleven's time as a child at the facility run by Martin Brenner, including the eponymous Rainbow Room. There are many things that Season 4 of Stranger Things has to solve, and time travel could come in handy for some. First, there's the mystery of how Hopper survived the explosion and how he had ended up in the Russian prison. Fans have theorized that Hopper either jumped through or was pulled by the gate at the Russian lab, which worked as a time travel tunnel and took him either back or forward in time, landing in Russia and leading to his arrest. A popular fan theory suggests that Upside Down is actually Hawkins of the future, which would mean that the character have been traveling through the time since Season 1. The newest teaser might also show what time travel will be used for in Stranger Things Season 4. As mentioned before, Brenner walking around Hawkins' lab and visiting other test subjects while Eleven is locked in her room at the lab is something that should have happened years ago. So it's not outside the realm of possibility that Eleven somehow traveled back in time, either in hopes of getting her powers back, solving some of the biggest mysteries of her past, or by mistake. Even though time travel has been used over and over again in movies and TV shows in recent years, it seems like the most natural step for Stranger Things to take in its new season. What do you think about this theory for Stranger Things Season 4? Do you believe that Hopper can be the next 11? You know what to do. See you in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.